Okay, well, welcome to the Monster Lab today. A few weeks ago, a person posted on hauntforum.com the detail of a new flickering LED candle. This candle lights up the LEDs in series, as opposed to kind of our old flicker LEDs, which just give some bright and dim pulses. As most haunters do, the question came up, how can this be made cheaper? The original one was fairly expensive, and especially if you're going to do some type of candelabra or anything like that. So a few of us set out to kind of design some simple, cheap circuits to at least mimic this effect. Kind of a string of LEDs lighting up, kind of like you'd expect a flame to flicker up, as opposed to just bright and dim. So I did a little research and came up with this LM3914 chip, which is basically a display driver that can light up up to 10 LEDs based on the voltage input it sees. It's a pretty simple chip. It's programmable through two resistors. One of those sets the maximum for the display, and then the other one programs the current going through the actual LEDs. The way I have it set up here today, I'm putting in 9 volts DC. The LEDs are connected directly to the positive power rail. Then they go through the chip, and the current is limited by the resistor I chose to about 10 milliamps. So you can do 10 LEDs, but you don't need any resistors on those. The chip can run anywhere from 3 up to about 35 volts of input, so it's happy with the 9 volts as well. Actually, it's probably a little bit of an overkill, but overall it's really simple. You've got about $1.20 in the chip, a few pennies in the resistors. For the drive circuit, basically I have one resistor to step the current down from 9 volts to make it compatible with my flicker LED here. Then that drives a capacitor resistor combo, which I kind of chose to make the flicker fairly lively like you'd see in a real candle. And the capacitor drives the base of a 2N2222 transistor. Same transistor I've been using for about 30 years in every project that seems to come up. So overall, it's a pretty simple circuit. Like I said, about $1.20 in the display chip. Probably $1 in other components over here, and a few pennies in some resistors, and then whatever LEDs or incandescent bulbs you want to drive with it should be fairly applicable. If you're doing bulk LEDs, maybe another 20 cents a piece there or something. So for $3 or $4, you get a pretty neat flickering display. If you want to make a candle look like it's the flame's actually flickering up, as opposed to just bright dim pulses. I'll post up kind of a rough schematic. You can see my great breadboarding skills here, but I guarantee if I package this up nice and neat, quit working altogether. So I'd let you see the video, kind of what this looks like, and see what you think.